Good morning everybody. I'm starting this video off in the lounge, so slightly different setting because I've got a wash load on, so if I talk to you in the kitchen you probably won't hear me, or you won't hear me very well. So we're starting off in the lounge. Today's decluttering video, the final decluttering video of January 2025, is the garden. The garden, the shed, sorting it out. It's something I am apprehensive about. I would say that I'm ready. I feel energized. I feel ready to do it. It's not a bad day today, but it's a bit overcast, it's a little bit windy, and it's a little bit chilly. But aside from that, it's fine. It's not raining, it's not snowing. I'm going to do it today. And also the other reason why I'm doing it today is because tomorrow I'm having my nails done. So these are old nails, so I don't mind if they get a bit dirty, a bit grubby, but because I'm having new nails tomorrow, the garden is being sorted today. So I'm going to use this camera, my trusty Sony camera, for majority of the decluttering, but I'm also going to use my little DJI camera as well, and I'm going to be using my microphone and testing it out. Because there is a little bit of a wind on, it'll be very interesting to see what the sound is like with that. So I'm going to take you outside now into the garden. I'm going to make a cup of tea and put it in a flask, because if I put it in a cup or a mug it will be cold within 5 minutes. So I'm going to put it in a flask, make a cup of tea, and we'll head out into the garden and I'll show you all what it is we need to sort out. So everyone, here we are out in the garden, and I'm going to take you around and show you what it is I want to sort out. The first thing I want to do is take down the greenhouse. Both greenhouses. There is another greenhouse in the shed, and I want to take those down and sort those out. I also want to move these pots just here and put them here, and then put these pots back over here, because eventually what we're going to do is there is a bench over in this corner here that I'm going to put this bench over on that little area there, so we can have an extra seating area for people when they come out, which will be lovely. And then I will move that table there and put it here, so that'll be lovely. Right, so then the greenhouses are going to come down. That one is definitely coming down today. And I'm not going to be doing anything with the raised beds. I might just pull the carrots up if the ground is not frozen, because the carrots we won't be able to use them now, or I'll check them, but I don't think we'll be able to use those now. And then just have a little general sort out. My aunt and uncle very kindly brought us over some wood, so I can't do this, there we go. So yeah, I want to sort out the baskets of wood and put the wood in so my aunt can have her baskets back. And in the shed we are going to go next. And also look how pretty this little ice rink is. Look, there's like 3 different layers of ice. I'm so immature. Anywho, the ice is melting now, which is quite nice. So I'm going to unlock the shed and we will go in and I will show you what we're doing in there. Okay, the shed is unlocked. I've also moved the microphone, so I'm hoping it's capturing my voice okay, but the shed, literally this is another place where I just shove things, close the door and hope it goes away. I'm sure everybody does this, right? Yes, this is a normal thing. I just close the door and I hope that, it all goes away. This is the other greenhouse I want to take down today. I think the best course of action for this is to take everything out of it and decide what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. I do have a box in that greenhouse over there that I need to go through. I think I'm going to do that first and tackle that greenhouse first over there before tackling this greenhouse in here, and just sorting things out. Great. And then I think what we won't keep, I may just store in a corner, like maybe in that corner over there, keep what we're not keeping, I've got a couple of heavy duty bin bags as well that I might put things into as well. So great. This looks very overwhelming, but it will be done in no time. So I think I'm going to get my other camera now and just crack on and get started with all of this. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so far we have a ball of wet string, which I'm hoping if I just leave to air dry in the shed it will be okay. And this all had icy water. Ice. Lovely. So, okay. I'm just gonna think about life for a minute and decide what it is that I'm doing. I'm hoping these gloves are dry. Yeah, okay, at least I have some gloves. These are really good gloves. These are also waterproof, which is fantastic. Okay, let's start sorting this out. I've decided, after speaking to my wise husband as well, that I'm going to keep this greenhouse in here because it's actually nothing wrong with it in here. I do need to. There's a couple of these wire trays here, like this one, which is just a bit battered. So I'm going to get one of the other wire trays from the other greenhouse and put them in here, and then that'll be much better. And then just have this as storage, because what you can't see right now is, if I just pan you this way, all of this rubbish here, all of this, there, it's disgusting. Look at it all, it's gross. I know it's probably normal, Is it normal? Who knows? I don't think it's normal. I think it's disgusting, and I want to sort it out. But this is a situation where, again, I just threw it all in, forgot about it, hope for the best, and shut the door. So we're now dealing with it today. I'm going to put everything and store things back in here so it just looks a little bit neater. So we've got a wheelbarrow in here. I'm just going to have to sort it out. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. Sort out and keep this greenhouse in here. Okay, so the garden is done. Where I'm stood is really quite windy, so I'm really impressed. Oh well, I'm really excited to see how this microphone is done with the wind, to blocking out the wind. So I'm very excited about that. But the garden has been slightly transformed. We're going to have that little bench that's down there up here at some point where George and I will move it. I can't move it on my own. It's iron. It's so heavy, so I can't move that by myself. But here we have all the fruit pots now. The greenhouse is now gone as well. So the fruit pots are all here, and I think it looks lovely. So if I do it from this direction and film across, I think that's going to look so nice. And then some plant pots there and the windmill. I think it's going to look lovely. And I think in the spring, summertime, that bench is going to be a real sun trap. It's going to be so lovely, especially in the summer evenings. It's going to be lovely sitting there. So then as we head down into the garden, I'm just seeing if my neighbour is in his garden. So I haven't done anything to this bit here. This is all going to stay as it is for now. That stuff all in there is going, and then there's some bits in the shed that are going as well, but I'm keeping them in the shed so they don't get destroyed by the elements, aka the rain and the wind. That's the bench that's going to be up at the top there at some point soon, hopefully. Then here in the shed, I've got all my bikes here, all the bikes, but it looks so much better now. I mean, yes, it is still cluttered. We're going to keep this greenhouse, as you'll have seen. I've organised it and I've put all the gardening bits and bobs in there. Everything's so much neater, so much more organised. It's really good and I'm really happy with it. And then I've just organised this side, this section down here. The most annoying barbecue ever that doesn't stand up. That's so annoying. The only thing is I wish the
wheelbarrow would fit like a little bit neater, because if the wheelbarrow wasn't there, it would be a lot more spacious in here. But hey ho, it needs to be there, so that's fine. And George's bike tools and bits and bobs are there. I had thought about putting the wheelbarrow in the woodshed, but then we need to get in the woodshed, so that's a bit pointless. So for now, it can just stay there. But yeah, now I've got all my sticks ready to prop everything up here, and my little panniers, and then that's the garden sorted. That's the shed and the garden tidied up, organised, sorted out, and now I'm going to go indoors and make some lunch and edit this video.
And we're done in the garden, and I'm ending this video in the kitchen. The washing's done. I just need to tidy up the kitchen, get some lunch. It's 5 to 1 and I haven't eaten. To be honest, I have had a couple of cookies that I've made, so I did have those. But yes, what do you all think to the garden? The raised beds and all the pots and stuff and bits and bobs, I'm not going to do all of that, sort all of that out rather towards more the spring. It's too cold, and to be honest, all the ground is frozen right now, so there's no point. But there's a little birdie having a drink. Oh my god, so cute. Ah, let me turn my camera around and show you. Wait, stay there. No, I mean, I know you're not going anywhere, but oh, she's gone. That's typical, isn't it? That is so typical. Typical, that. So sweet though. Anyway, yeah, so the garden, the shed is all done. The greenhouse has come down. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to be getting our new fence and the new greenhouse. It doesn't matter. We're not in any rush at all to get them. We've got the money for the fence, and things will come in their right appropriate times. And I think I'm just really happy that I've been out and I've just sorted the garden out. I'm much happier with it now. So yeah, can't wait to start planting produce when spring arrives. So I really hope you enjoyed the final part of the decluttering series, and next week's video is going to be a monthly reset, and I can't wait for you to join me. Have a great rest of your weekend and have a lovely week ahead, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!